Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your August 2021 reading. This is Angela Mitchell, a psychic medium. My intention for this reading, Taurus, is to give you a heads up on what to expect in August. Um, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you under this sign, but take what you can out of this reading and see how you can relate. All right, so let's get started. The thing about Taurus is that you guys do like your comfort zones. You like to feel safe, and you don't particularly like change, you know. So I'm sure the last year and this year has been rather difficult for some of you because you found yourselves feeling very unsure about things. But hopefully things will be opening up and feeling better for you. Okay, so we got lovely, lovely cards. Just put this here. All right, Taurus. So we this August, there's it feels like there are quite a lot of things for you to celebrate. It will feel that you are, there will be you will want to be more social this month. August is going to be a time that you want to be more social. It feels like you want to be out of the house as much as you can, and also you feel it feels as if you are, there'll be quite a lot going on for you in August that might make you feel a bit overwhelmed. You kind of sort of, what I get about you as well is that you want to always sort of keep that, deep waters, waters that run deep. That's kind of what you are emotionally, that you don't like to keep that facade, that surface, on the surface, that everything is fine, but underneath you are very, very stressed. So this is telling me that you need to balance your emotions and find a way to release them. So you need to have a bit more fun, and you need to also, yeah, just sort of find ways to express your emotions, whether it's somebody that you can trust or just to do an activity that can release those emotions. But you're definitely going to be a lot more social in August. There's lots of stuff going on. You're having invitations, and but also there's something there also that makes me feel that you might be me quite reflective and thinking about the past a little, just thinking about the past year. Now, and interesting, we've got the need to balance your emotions. We've got balance card as well. So balance card, the need for balance and consider moderation, compromise and waiting for the perfect timing. So it feels like as if you may have been overdoing something, either work, or perhaps you've been um, doing doing improvements around the house, but it feels like you've overdone something. So you are being asked to rest, and you are being asked to have a balance in your life right now, because you are definitely being feeling very caged and feeling like um you are kind of rushing towards something, but it feels like as if, well, you just need to just chill out a little bit and stop being so stressed. And then we've got the justice card, which is saying fair and just decisions. The thing is, sometimes we feel like we really do feel as people, we can feel very judged by other people, or we judge ourselves quite harshly as well. So therefore, do what you know is right and stand up for yourselves. Might be coming up against a situation where you feel that you need to speak up and speak out. And I'm feeling more leaning towards work, particularly. Okay, so there might be a reason for you to need to speak up and stand up for yourself in August, and that I feel is coming up more towards the end of August for you rather than early. But as I said again, this is a general reading, so it might, for some of you it might be happening now, and for some of you it might be happening later. But I feel more that this is a stronger feeling for a lot more people in the end of August. And whatever it is, it really does feel that you need to communicate better, and it also look at the stress levels that you are experiencing right now. Now it this is the this is peace. Okay, interesting, peace. The retaliation might provide relief in the short term, but you'll feel but how will you feel better? So if somebody has done you wrong, Taurus, just you have to think about whether you want to take action, or you want to be the sort of, I wouldn't say the bad guy, but by taking action and being drawn into that drama, because somebody's going to be bringing drama into your life in August, and that will feel like as if you feel you feel that it's not fair, that you want justice, so you're going to want to have some justice. But this warning here is that if you do take action, or you go as low as they go, then you are going to regret it, because here is you're being asked to speak up, but not speak out, but not to be hostile, because that's where we can kind of get ourselves into further trouble, because this if by speaking up, standing up for ourselves, and by being diplomatic in the same way as well, you that might diffuse the situation, but by retaliating you might end up making things worse, even though it's not your fault, because it can just get bigger and bigger. And sometimes people, it's like most wars, people forget who started what and who did what, right? So just be careful, people will be pressing your buttons there. And then for if certain habits are causing, this is interesting because this second card that this came out for Aries as well, but you're so closely aligned to Aries that this might even be Taurus and Aries, because you're so just sometimes you find that a reading for one sign might bleed into the next. The habits, okay, so what are the habits that is sort of harming yourself? Is it by not speaking up, by not expressing yourself, that is causing communication issues in relationships around you? So have a think about this and see how you can change and how you can make a difference. And then you got grandparent. You have a special bond with grandparent that can never be broken. Now this is a little reminder, a little message from spirit saying that you know that we are around. I mean, if you have a grandparent who's still alive, and you can talk to them, maybe this is a way that you can communicate and get some wisdom from somebody that has experienced life and able to give you so an interesting point of view. That'd be great. Now you have a grandparent in spirit, they can still help you in spirit. Just put your intention out and ask them, grandma, grandpa, please help me, I'm feeling really low right now, or I'm very, very stressed, please give me a sign. But this is a message to say that, what, they're still, if your grandparent is in spirit, that they're very much around you. Just a little nudge reminder. And then we've got another message saying what you're asking for will happen, in a happy way. So there are things that you are hoping to achieve, not necessarily to be fulfilled in August, but you're kind of putting the foundation stones towards it. And just to ask you not to stress out, because when day breaks, after the night, sometimes we have to go through that space. We have to go through some challenging times, and then for things to get better. So things are not going to stay the same. There is hope. There is, be confident that there's going to be light in whatever that you're experiencing right now. And then you've got the happy surprise. Something very good is about to happen, Taurus. So this is so exciting. Okay, so you have some lovely messages, Taurus, saying that, well, you do have a lot, a lot going on for you. And yes, there's lots of stress, but try to find some ways to express yourself, and also to balance your stress, but also that the universe is going to deliver. So keep the faith, Taurus.